Shalom to elected Israel, to the hopeful elected Israel. Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negro, Latinos, Native American, West Indian, Haitians, and the foreign Israelites that look like the other nations scattered across the four corners of the earth. I want to give all praise to Barak, the Yahawah, Barak, the Yahawah, Barak, the Yahawah, the Yahawashi. I got to give all praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Bahasham, Qadash. We give up honors to those and apostles of great those don't let me to the truth. But ordained by the Lord to teach the flock how to live, repent, pray, fast, and so forth the Lord's righteousness and mercy, judgment, forgiveness, and wrath to all those who are part of the elect. To the hopeful elect, Lord willing to be part of that number, Lord willing to be edifying those who fear the name of the Lord and strive and show forth the Lord's righteousness every day to the best of their abilities. His judgment always comes to light. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 5, and it's not slack. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9, and it's unto a ring. 2 Peter chapter 5, verse 42. I wanted to get back out there and do this camp. I was hoping that I could be quick and get out there by 2, and wasn't able to do that. I had to, talk to the people for a little bit. And basically, long story short, I was given, I was in the middle, Lord was putting me through some tests, and I got a place, Lord's blessing me with a place, me and my, I got a rib, like I said, on the 8th, and he blessed me with this place, and so I was getting myself together, and I was staying somewhere before that, Shalom. But I was staying somewhere, and I was giving a guy some money, an old friend that I knew, and he just kind of ran off on me, for whatever reason. I'm not mad at him, you know, and that's how we're supposed to be. We're not supposed to let stuff get to us. You see what I'm saying? Like, just because somebody else is doing wrong, we're not supposed to react like them. We're supposed to have a godly manner about it, like whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna stop me from doing this work. It's not gonna stop me from being in the truth, And I went over there, and at first I didn't even want to go over there, but I had left that camera, like I said, and I called the guy and was like the dude who owned the house or whatever, and I was like, man, I left something over there. It's real important to me. I need to get it. And at first he was like, yeah, I'm at work. I ain't gonna be there before 3. I can't help you out. Do it another day. So I was like, okay, all right, that's fine, man. Just let me know when so I can come get it. And I went out there and did the camp. And just before I started doing the lesson, just like right when I started doing the lesson, he called me. So I was like, yeah. He was like, can you be over here at 1:30? And I was like, okay, I can be over there at 1:30. And so that's what I left camp to go do, to go get that stuff, you know. But it was crazy because it was like the Lord made him do it or something, you know. Like, cause at first he was real mean, he hung up on me and stuff. And I ain't get mad or nothing. I ain't yell at him, I just told him like, because he was kind of mad because for some reason, like he was saying, like you could have cleaned up the house or something. And I told him like, I was like, a lot of that stuff in there ain't even mine. And I told him, the day before, I told him, I was like, I'll clean this up a little bit. And it really wasn't nothing bad. It really wasn't, it was just, people who was living there before me, their stuff was, all over the place or whatever, but it wasn't like bad. It's just like little stuff. But he was just being real harsh about it, like just being real hard on me about it. I was just like, man, this isn't even my place, bro. Like, I just wanted to stay here for a month so I can get where I'm going. Like, I'm not trying to cause you no problems. But the whole time, this lesson is that when you please the Lord will make stuff easier for you. And like, he kept trying to test me. Like, the Lord's like using him to test me to like get me to like get angry about it. But I put off all that, like I said, put off wrath, malice, all that, and I just told him, like, like, I'm doing the best I can, man. Like I'm out here trying to get it. And basically, uh, he just changed like instantly. Like he just called me and was like, "You good? I'll meet you here. Come get your stuff, man." And they gave me a minute. I went in there, found it, got my stuff, and then you know, uh, that's all I want to talk about. There's other stuff, but that's not really my testimony to talk about. You know, I try to keep it just strictly about me because I like talking to the elect, you know, not the elect, but the hopeful elect, just about like you know things if it's edifying, like if it could help the you know the flock, you know, with dealing with situations. So this is I want to pull up a couple precepts, and I really wanted to go back to camp. I really did. All right, Salakia. Uh, but basically, here I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go type it in. This is this is pretty cool. But this is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 7, and it reads, "When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him." And that's what just happened. You know, I didn't go off and start tripping out or anything, or be like, "Oh, I'm gonna curse you" or nothing like that. I'll just, you know, I just was like, "All right, bro." You know, it made it real easy to, you know, be like, "Whatever, man." Like, you know, I'm not finna get out of my body because you're, you know, trying to make me do that. And that's how these demons do. They try to get us to go off so they can find a way to penalize us because they know we out here on these streets. You know, they know we're out here teaching this word. I know they see us. Okay, like I'm in the middle of the middle, like where if you coming in here, you gonna see me. You know, at least one of these weeks you're gonna run into me. So they know who I am. You know, and like my elder, you know, he always talks about how you know to be circumspect and he's right and to be careful and stuff. But I look at it like, man, I don't have no choice. I'm on a bike. You know, I'm very limited where I can go. You know, and I'm not afraid of these motherfuckers, man. You know, and I'm not afraid for them to come approach me. It said I would not fear 10,000 people in front of me. I don't fear these people. I'll tell them what it is. You know, unless the Lord puts the spirit on me to agree quickly with our adversary. But I'm not going to go off on no doctrine. You know, my own purpose. You know what I'm saying? I might make a mistake or two, come do a correction, but that's not on purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's just me just making a mistake. Like I'm not perfect. You know, and I'm very new in the truth still. You know, but there's one more precept I wanted to pull up, and then I gotta go to the plantation. Man. I should have woke up earlier, but I was up late last night, and I just, you know, I only had enough time to make it to the plantation. You know, I've been kind of restless the last couple of days. It's been tough the last couple of days, but it's been very edifying for me. So, I got one more precept. You know. And this is just, you know, mainly for brothers who's really going through something, you know, because some brothers be going through stuff and they don't want to, you know, talk about it, you know. This is just kind of get him some comfort, you know. You know, let me see. I'm bored. I haven't heard it in a minute, and so Rawchaa, it's a scripture that basically talks about how when the wicked does good, it's not in his own will. Let me see if I can try to find it one more time because it's real specific. Let me see. I might be able to find it. Yeah, but if not, I'm gonna use that one. But I'm thinking it's let's just do this because this will make sense too. So it says Proverbs chapter 4 verse 16. It says, "For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall." You see, verse 17. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. You see, but the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. And that's what he talks about. We're supposed to grow day by day in this truth, as we go into this truth, and that just shows that when they do good for us, it's a scripture, a specific scripture I wanted. When they do good, when they do good for us, like when they really do go and make things easier for us, it's the Lord making them do it, man. And really that's dealing with, he makes them be at peace with thee, as well. But he really makes them do it whenever they do good for us, our enemies. So, that's all I wanted to come across. I didn't want to be too long. More willing those that find to the flock. So lucky I didn't get to go back out and do camp. I'm gonna Lord willing I can go do a little tiny camp in the morning before I meet with the elder to do camp. Make sure I can get across and do something. So the water for tuning in. Yahawashi, Barak, Atham, Salawam.